fresh mindset. Because the thing is, we accumulate a lot of shit when it comes down to it. We accumulate a lot, and doing a hard reboot will actually help you out. Welcome back to Deep Bites with Sony Blaze, where we get to have deeper bites in subjects that was discussed on Deep Talk with Sony Blaze. I am your very knowledgeable host, Sony Blaze, and welcome to Deep Bites. Let's go ahead and take a deep bite. So today on Deep Bites with Sony Blaze, just like on the videos, we are going to be. I'm like really confused right now. We accumulate a lot of shit. We just accumulate, when it comes down to life, we accumulate a lot of shit. We carry a lot of shit. And yeah, we gotta learn how to clear it up. All up next on Deep Bites with Sony Blaze. After these breaks, see you in a bit. What up? Welcome to my corner of the universe. If you want to sit there and advertise for Deep Talk with Sony Blaze and have your products or services be placed here, let us handle it for you. So doesn't matter if you're a small business, you're a big business, you got products, artworks, whatever it is, let SBC handle your workload, okay? Let us handle your workload. So go ahead and email us at sonyblazecorner.com and we'll get that to you as soon as you can. Peace. Shop at TMMG, the premier Haitian fashion store. For all Haitians, by Haitians. What up, man? Sony Blaze here. I'd say, man, I like TMMG. You doing a great job. Make sure y'all go ahead and support them. Support them. Get yourself a dashiki shirt or whatever type of fashion sense that you want in there. Anyway, just tell them Sony Blaze sent you. Peace. What up, Sony Blaze here. Welcome to my corner of the universe. Just to let you know, I do other content in the internet, not just content in Deep Talk with Sony Blaze, but also I do broadcast live on Twitch every day for pretty much a good amount of time. So go ahead and join me on twitch.tv/SonyBlaze333. Once again, it's twitch.tv/SonyBlaze333, and it's going to be up in the link's going to be in the description, and the link's going to be somewhere here. Welcome back to Deep Bites with Sony Blaze, where we get to have deeper bites and subjects that was discussed on Deep Bites with Sony Blaze. I am your very knowledgeable host, Sony Blaze. Let's go ahead and take a deep bite. Today on Deep Bites with Sony Blaze, like I said before, we're talking about, in life, we accumulate a lot of shit, bro. Like, honestly, we accumulate a lot of stuff. I mean, when it comes down to it. Because, the thing is, when it comes to life be lifing for us. Life be lifing for us. That's the best way I can say it. Life be lifing for us. I mean, life sit there and go ahead and just, it slaps us with the backhand of life. Blah! and I mean, yeah, I was about to say there ain't nothing wrong. I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with that. I was about to say some crazy mess like that, but the thing is, there's not. I don't know what to say. There's the best way I can say is life be life. That's the best I can say. And it's funny when I first put that down, I was like, I wrote that down. I was like, life be lifing, and there's no pretty words. There's no clever sentence that I would love to actually put to it, because the best thing to really view it as is life be lifing. Life be life, and life just sit there with what life does, and when it does, we tend to go through our life and we tend to accumulate a lot of shit. We accumulate a lot of shit in our life, and it piles up, and And that's why a lot of us have very shitty lives. And that's why a lot of us have very shitty personalities. A lot of us have very shitty minds. A lot of us have a lot of shitty things that we actually go through. A lot of shitty body eating, a lot of shitty health, a lot of shitty mental health, a lot of shitty spirituality. Because when it comes to life, we accumulate a lot of shit. And once we sit there and accumulate a lot of shit, we pretty much leave it, and we tend to do things other than what we should do to really to actually to clear it up. We sit there, we do drugs, we use other forms of things like sex or other or media. We just and instead of just addressing with the problems or sitting with the issue, we just let it go until it just blows over, or I should say blows up within our face. And the thing is, if we don't clear up the mess, we'd be even in more shit, because the shit's gonna pile up. You be pile up on shit on top of shit of shit. You're gonna have a very shitty time. And I having a very shitty, fun time with this. But on the real note, what I'm saying is, if we don't sit there and find a way to clean up the mess that we're accumulating, we be in a more in trouble if we don't, because we once it start to pile up, that's when things like, first of all, like a lot of toxic tricks going to come out. Um, Another thing is it's going to really affect your physical and mental health a lot. So we have to do everything we can to actually to clear up the shit that we accumulate. And how do we clear up shit that we accumulate? How do we clean it up? Well, just like in like real shit, you pick it up. You pick it up. You pick up the pile of shit that you got, and you dispose of it. So if wherever that you accumulate, you pick it up. You grab it, and obviously metaphorically speaking and whatsoever. I mean, unless you can physically pick up some of your problems and throw it out. If you can, I would love to next to know. But anyway, you pick it up, and then you dispose of it, and then where it was, you sit there, you wipe it down, you clean it up, you get some washing detergent, whatsoever, and you clean it up. And what I mean in a physical sense, like you 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 acknowledge the things the issues that you have. Once you acknowledge it, you work with it. Whatever it is, you work with it. You try. If it's laziness, you sit there and try to do something that promotes um consistent in workness and whatsoever. I know what I said, but let's keep on going. Mainly what it is to continue on with it. It's just, I mean, there's our very example. Or let's say if it's something emotional, don't go back to whatever that caused you to go into the shit yourself. So whatever it is, if it's like that, like if something like emotionally or mentally, don't go back to what caused you the mental stress. So you just have to sit there and start to clean it up, and that's how you pretty much clean it up. You just start and you clean it up, you pick it up and whatsoever. I would love to get deeper into it, but the words is not coming out right now. The words are not coming out. But once you get towards that point, once you learn what you need to learn, because let's be real, once you at that process of cleaning up your own shit, rearrange and fixing up your life, you're going to learn a few things and learn a little bit of tricks and trade to get towards a better version of yourself. Once you get towards that point, that's what you do. What you do is use that what you learn to teach others, so they can sit there and be able to clean up their own shit. Each one teach one. So whenever that you learn, use the knowledge and experience that you gain to teach others so they won't be in the same position that you was, or if they are, they can be able to get out of that same get out that position so they won't have a shitty life. Anyways, thank you for joining me in my corner of the universe. And I want to know, are you dealing with some shit? And if you're dealing with your shit, have you cleaned up your shit? And if you have you teach others? Please let us know down in the comments. Anyways, thank you for joining me in my corner of the universe.